Oh my. Oh my. Yes. Indeed. Well. Well, hello there. It is I. I'm not. My name is not Freon. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that, yeah. It's not Freon. And it's not onion. And I'm not an avocado. Yeah. My name is Neon though. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm here because we're going to go urban exploring. Yay. Yeah, that's why I'm here. So, without further ado, before we start, um, you ready? I mean, all you had to do was just, you know, look at the screen. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is. I think you're ready to go. So, am I ready to go? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm ready to go. So, to the back of this hallway we go. I also got you know what? I have an idea. I'm just gonna turn this thing on because it is a good idea. And how do you turn that thing on again? Behavior smooth. There we go. Oh, that's new. Smooth strength. Okay, cool. How does that work? Mm-hmm. I think I'd go with 3. Yeah, 3 is good. That's a good idea. Okay. I'm completely ready now. So, here, has some head pats. Let's continue going to the back of this, shall we? Okay. And ooh, what's this? Ooh, very fun looking signs, eh? Huh. Is that a reference to the Holdo maneuver? Hmm. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah. These are the explosive props used in a Foxy for sure stream. Shout out to her. She's amazing. Um yeah, these things are very fun to mess around with, I'll tell you that. This is the nuke. Mm-hmm. The nuclear bomb casually in the back of this hallway with some explosives and an infinite fuse. Yeah. Yeah, typical. But yeah, that's what's at the back of this thing. So let's continue going over here to the end or to the other side of this hallway or tunnel, whatever you want to call it. And you might actually recognize this place. This is entirely based off the abstract echo world. That's the name of this. You can actually buy apparently. But yeah, dollar stuff there. Yeah, the Avali version of Neon. Raleigh version of me also came here and flew around here. Yep. We went all the way over there, around the mountains, flew through the bridge. That was awesome. Then I have some of his powers too. See? Yeah, I can still fly. Yeah. He taught me how to fly. That's pretty cool. Now, yeah, there's all these references here to, like, the viewers, like, all the fans made all these posters. It's pretty funny. But, here. Interesting fact about this thing. You might look at this wall and be like, yeah, it's just a normal rock wall. Right? Right? Yes and no. Because if you know Abstract Echo, if you've ever been there before, you know there's actually a hallway in this room. There's actually an entrance here, that's a hallway. Except here, it's blocked by a rock. A giant boulder. Interesting, isn't that? But you can actually still get back there, believe it or not. And I'm gonna show you how. Okay. My goodness. Now, to get back there, first you have to turn on flight. How do you do that? Now, over here, you find this wonderful looking yellow panel. Yes, that is what you need. You need to press on. Right there. Is that on? Yeah, that's on. Just wanted to make sure I'm not pointing it off. Because you won't be able to fly. You won't be able to do this without that on. So yeah, that's all you have to do. And then you just gotta go here to the edge. Carefully. This is where you can actually go down and glide around that and fly wherever the heck you want. But, follow me. We are going to be going down there. So let's go. So you gotta have to fall down here. And then here you can kind of glide downwards here. Like that. And then flap your wings up, up, and up. And we're gonna look up. You see that? See that? That's where we're heading to. Now you're gonna fly through this little hole here carefully, and then you're gonna turn around and head in there. It's a bit tricky to do, but you can definitely do it. Ah, there we go. I'm in. I made it in. Now, as you can see, it's completely dark in here. Except for my, of course, glowing. But yeah, you can see, that's the little entrance we went through. But you don't have to go through there, you can actually just go to the bottom, to the floor of this thing, and it'll pop right up. It's actually a little bit creepy in here, I'm not gonna lie, but not to worry, it's literally just a black texture put over this thing. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I think there's just no lighting in here, but there's no problem. And if you look closely, you can kind of see the continuation of this rock work and stuff like that. There's this, and then behind this wall here is, of course, the entrance, the original entrance to this hallway-looking area. Okay. Now to help you see kind of what this area is supposed to look like, I'm gonna pull out my water gun. Now, this simply does, well, that. Why is this useful? Because you can do this. You can kind of trace the outline of this wall here. You can see there's like this little ledge here, right there. And then, oh, let me close that menu. Okay. There you can see there's like some rock work here. There's a regular wall. There's a little bit of a zigzag pattern. There you can see all the explosives over there. Pretty close proximity. And there's the floor. And if I turn around and face where the original entrance is supposed to be. Also, if you're scared, don't worry. I'm still here. Nothing's gonna get you. But yeah. It's a bit laggy in this area, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna turn this way. But yeah. Well, that's that little area. It's a little spot. There's supposed to be more in the original abstract echo, but this doesn't have it, unfortunately, for some reason. I'm not sure why, but whatever. It's up to you. Now I'm gonna go back into that little tunnel there, so you just easily fly right in there. See, just did it. Lastly, why don't we go ahead and glide over to the bridge? Yeah. Okay. Now, it is time to go over there. By the way, do not try this at home. You cannot fly at home unless you have wings. Unless you are in a volley. But since we're in VR, why don't we just fly? Here we go. The little steel truss. Oh, I just landed on top of it. Look at me. I just landed on top of the steel truss. Isn't that something? Cool. Cool little thing there. But yeah, welcome to the bridge. It's pretty neat. These guardrails are pretty high. Either this is really huge or I'm just really small. But I suppose both mean the exact same thing. Yay. So, I hope you enjoyed that little exploration. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, or a good night, or a good morning. Okay? There you go. Bye bye.